and the Nocturne ban right away.
See, I figured that was it's required. I didn't get a chance to look over the OPGG quite as in detail this time, but you have to imagine that it's a Matman special.
The warrior spirit is never
Yeah,
broken.
especially if they ban Lucio every game. It's like banning Fiora again. You know, you've got to ban Fiora.
Absolutely. The Varus is taken away. They thought that was the bigger problem. And same 3 bans for Team Unknown. This is what they did last time. Lucian also taken away. That means Taric is available for the side of Team Unknown if they think that that will help them. If it isn't the carry that's the problem, it is the Taric.
First pick. They like that
Right.
Taric pick.
I like that. I think that Kiroro does a really good job with the Taric. I think the pairing is one of the things that really makes Team Unknown strong. But Vi is a good answer to that. If she can get in and get the knockups and the damage before the ultimate is done being cast by Taric, that's one way of ruining the composition.
Yeah, if you're dead before you're invincible, you can't live. Oh, I like the pick Xayah and Taric though. That's a great counter to Vi. You just press the R, Taric ults at the same time. Vi comes in and gets killed because she didn't get to do anything.
It'll be interesting to see how that interaction goes. We didn't get to see either of the big combos that we were talking about earlier today. But Bear on the Ornn again, I think that that's a good pick. I think Bear does his job, right?
I wasn't expecting that. I like...
For the Kayle?
Yeah, I was not expecting a Kayle pick. That'll be fun.
I don't think I would have said it out loud, but now that it's there, it makes a lot of sense. Don't Gank Bot puts a lot of pressure in the top side, and so what better champion than the heaviest scaling top laner in the game?
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
We
Really.
fools.
Although I found the other day that Tryndamere is a great counter pick into Kayle.
Because his ultimate is just as stupid as hers.
You just go on her, beat the crap out of her. She ults, you wait till you're about to die, then you ult, and then kill her as soon as her ult's over. It was wonderful.
I despise that champion.
Yeah, but he's so much fun. I play him here and there when I have to go top lane in my games. So.
All right, and I am very pleased with how this draft is going. I think the Ashe as the higher utility, lower damage carry is actually a really good thing, especially when you're going to have Kayle in your fights. You don't need a second source of huge damage, and I like the way that that's going to be able to set up. The combinations are going to be really good as well with the Galio ult. Vi and Ashe going to be able to lock people down.
Yeah, Vi will be able to deliver herself and Galio to the backline, which should be a ton of disruption. You may not be able to get the Taric ultimate off in time. Even if you do get the Xayah, you might be able to just turn on Taric and kill him faster. Or wait, I don't know. It's really nice. Got a lot of CC, a lot of knockups. I like both the team comps. I think they both look pretty darn good. Azir's got a lot of nice disengage, so he can pop that ultimate and push everyone away if they dive Xayah in the back, or Taric, or Diana, or even himself. You can Zanya's maybe, and then pop the ultimate and push them all away and turn the fight around. I think these comps are nice.
The Diana in the jungle is interesting to me. It's a burst jungler but is able to do well with the AoE camps due to the passive. But I don't know. I thought that would have done decently into the Galio. Pardon me. Azir is better for sure, but then the choice to pick Diana as your jungler it seems random to me.
I guess they just
Why not?
wanted someone who could dive. Maybe put the ult on her, have her dive in and engage.
Someone
Ornn
tried that earlier.
Yeah.
I believe it was Crush Counter. They were able to draft that. Oh, that is true. Production just pointed out that Kale and Ash are both in our newest league cinematic that we saw at the beginning of the broadcast. That's fun.
They should just pick the whole team, get Morgana and Tryndamere in there, and
Morgana,
Cinematic team
Tryndamere, and Yasuo. Well,
Kindred.
I think you would have to pick the Yasuo instead because the whole idea is Kindred is killing everybody else, right? And Aatrox was in there too. I don't know. You could build a good team comp with all of those.
Yeah. So I think they'll want to play this a little slower. Let Cal come online, right? You don't want to take too many crazy fights until she's definitely ranged and kind of be more of a champion instead of a melee minion.
Right.
I mean, given that she can still win level ones depending on what matchup she's in. I've seen it before. But yeah, she's definitely not strong when she's just a melee champ. So I think give your Cal time to scale before, and don't let the game get out of hand, and then play, just play really well with letting her be able to do all the damage, and I think you can get a good win that way. But it's all about how crazy the games get, and the crazier the better.
And we know that crazy is how Team Unknown likes to play. So is there a lot of their focus is on the bottom side, especially when they're drafting the Taric. Do we see attempts to shut down the Kale and keep Mother Goose under control, or is it all still going to remain bot lane focused for Calavera and Kiroro?
I don't know, I don't know. I think maybe you can go up there if Kel overextends, but I think probably get your other lanes ahead. I mean, it's never good to let Kel just do what she wants, but when it's Ornn up there, he's, unless he's all-inning her and Kel's mispositioning to get all-in by an Ornn, he's probably not going to have a lot of kill pressure once level 6 hits. Maybe early you can slow it down, but after 6 it's going to be pretty tough, unless somehow you can get her to blow her ult and then dive her at the turret or wherever it is. But I think you probably want to just get your Azir going, get your Xayah going. If Kel overextends, get the kills, but I would definitely get your other carry lanes. Or excuse me, not Xayah, no, wrong team. Get the Ashe going. Oh, sorry, I am mouth drying up from all this casting and I can't talk.
Battle fan has been drawn. The lines on the rivers have been drawn. Game number 3 is underway. We are on Summoner's Rift. Team Unknown versus Don't Gank Bot. Everybody, let's see your excitement in the chat. Throw up your who's gonna win. Let's get some hype going there as game number 3 is underway.
Yeah. What I was trying to say before my mouth totally dried on me is that Don't Gank Bot probably wants to make sure the top lane gets ahead, because Ashe is going to be good with her arrow no matter what, even if she is behind. It's nice to have that damage, but I'd see definitely want to get Mother Goose in a good stance. But for the other Team Unknown, you want to get your mid and bottom really far ahead, because it's going to be hard for Kel to answer those two champions if they're, if those two lanes are ahead. So I think those are definitely the points you want to focus for each team.
I agree. And the utility that comes from the Ashe with the hawk shot and with the volley, just the amount of slows the champion is able to put into the team fight, I think that is much more valuable than picking up another carry. It's instead helping set up what the Kale wants to be doing.
Yeah, I agree. Although it looks like
Level
Kale
2
is-
achieved there by Team Unknown. Mother Goose dealing very large amounts of damage to Bear. I think, flash forward to level 2. Takes a turret shot. Really trying to pressure in here. Mother Goose is doing a lot of heavy lifting, but Bear makes it work.
Yeah, that already blows the flash. See, now I would probably look to gank top without the flash and the overextend. And I don't know, I think Ornn might be able to kill her if she's not careful. If he all ins with with his flame breath up and gets that auto attack, I think Kel just dies. So yeah, you definitely want to back off.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. I think that that is definitely how that could have gone. In fact, if it were me, I would have flash W'd into the auto attack, and if there was some sort of try to dodge away, you use
The dash.
the E
Yeah.
to get closer. I would have done it. I would have gone for the kill.
That was really brave. Like Mother Goose was looking to really put that lane where he wanted early on there. But
Teleports
Diana
away.
is top, and it looks like they've spotted with a ward. Is there a ward on Grump, I'm assuming? Oh no. Ash just shot up arrow there. Okay. Yeah, so now they know, and so like Mother Goose can be a little more careful about where she's at or where he's at right now, and not get countered again, because you can see that Matt Man is covering while he gets pushed in.
Skull Crab is being taken. Looks like Matman is on the chase. Kodo Draco does secure it and makes it out, but Illusory Gaming is in some trouble. Gets stuck here. Flash forward. Damage is down. 1-for-1 trade.
Who got mid and jungle got killed. Okay, that's great for Azir though. I mean, he died, but he still got the kill.
It was actually mid and mid. Hold on, I might have misheard you. Mid and
I-
mid
I was-
died.
Yeah,
Mid
no, I
and
was
jungle
saying
got
mid and
kills.
jungle got the kills.
Ah,
So Azir and Vi got the kills.
gotcha. And here comes another gank. Matman onto Kiroro, gets the knockup, helps secure the kill. Candy Bar picks that one up. Calavir tries to suck in the feathers. Ignite is down onto Ostazoid and onto Calavir. Candy Bar throwing down the volleyed arrows. Kodo Draco dodges out the Vault Breaker. Red buff will slow. Do they have the damage? Ostazoid gets a knockup.
Oh.
Calavir pulls in the feathers and picks that one up. A Candy Bar gets yet another kill. Oh, production, don't do me like that. That was
Died
tragic.
together.
Oh, no.
They died together. So sad.
Oh, this is why I love our production team. Holy crap, that was adorably tragic.
Like Romeo and Juliet right there.
Yeah, except I think Zaya and Rakan are cooler people than Romeo and Juliet, I'll be honest. Mother Goose chasing Bear off of the wave, doing just crazy work.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Ooh, that knockup was actually really,
No
really
ultimate.
big.
Yeah, that was a good play. Knowing the ultimate's not up yet, can go in and not be threatened to be pushed under the tower. I like that. It was a really
I
good
didn't think
play.
he was going to land the Justice Punch. Flash burned by Death.
Oh,
Winds of War!
tick! One more tick.
18.
Oh man.
Oh, 7 hit points is the lowest number I saw. Illusory Gaming might be in some trouble. Is able to get away with the Idol of Durand. My gosh, this game.
Whew. That was even closer than all Kodo Draco's death last game.
Okay, but what that means is Kodo Draco is going to join his team. Unknown, they will pick up the first Drake of the game. And it's a Cloud Drake. I think that that's good for them. The kite ability and the speed with which Kodo Draco wants to get around the map. I don't know about that one, though.
That's
Illusory
a
Gaming using the
weird-
heroic entrance just to
That's
get
like
to
a
the lane.
2-minute plus ultimate early, right? Yeah, I don't know about that.
Flash is used because of the Shurima Shuffle. Death able to stave off the attack there. Emperor's Divide is the actual name. My apologies. Illusory, though, just really trying to go in on this Azir.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good use of the ultimate. The cooldown is so long on it. I know they believe they lowered the cooldown, but it's still one of the longer ones this early in the game, and you really want to have that to turn a fight around. I mean, yeah, you can.
Matman is coming in as the Vault Breaker. Kodo Draco already used his dash, but he misses. Kodo Draco versus Matman. Matman is level 6. He picks the target. Death is hit. Bear is in some trouble. He's going to get the knockup onto Illusory Gaming, but he still picks up the kill. Kodo Draco is going to secure the grubs, but they lose all members of their team there.
Okay, I was wrong. You don't need it at this point in time in the game. You just walk in.
But how different would that have been had he been able to ult in there and stop and probably deal the damage to steal at least one of the grubs?
Yeah, possibly got the knockups and killed before the grubs were taken.
the big thing we need to remember is just how much damage Illusory Gaming is doing. Never mind, we need to talk about how Calavir got knocked up, stunned, and ignited, and is still somehow lower level than Kiroro. There we go, there's
Yeah.
level 6.
There we go. Yeah, but that was a nice re-engage or counter-engage by the Taric. I really liked the stun and then immediately ults, so Ashe can't come out of the stun and continue with the damage. That was a really good play.
And that's what's so interesting is if I were drafting against Team Unknown and saw the Taric, I would rather ban the Taric than the carries. There are too many carry options, but the interaction with Taric is what is giving them the victory, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he's definitely made it so that lane is ahead right now. Just the threat he has with the ultimate and the stuns. And, you know, you've got a little bit of sustain and he can stop some damage with the shield. I just think it's been a really good pick for them, and they play it well. Or he plays it well, Kiroro plays it well.
This game is exciting, but we aren't at 1 kill a minute yet. Only 8 out of the 9.5. Or 9.25. Is that disappointing, Broden?
No, I don't mind slower games. I think this is the big one. You kind of expect when the big game's up here that it will slow down a bit. But I don't expect it to stay slower. I expect it to kind of blow up at some point in time and then just be non-stop after that.
I'm with you. Especially, you know, we talked about the Kayle scaling. We talked about the Azir scaling, the burst potential from Diana, the setups from Vi. Every time you have that cease and desist ultimate up, you want to be looking for a play.
Yeah, especially right now when you have both those the Vi ultimate and the Galio ultimate up. Right now is a really good time to find yourself a play on one of the carries. Galio
Something we just saw, and an important change that I think goes unrecognized and unthanked, is the teleport unleashing at 10 minutes instead of 14.
Yeah, that's a nice change.
I am very pleased with that.
Nobody like teleports at level like 2 down to the bottom lane to kill everybody.
I did. I thought they were great.
Yeah, but you're the top laner.
And?
If you were in bot lane, that was never fun. Take one step forward, die.
Well, then you match it with your own top laner. Or if you say that they don't want to do that, then you get to take turret place. Like, it all worked out in the end.
Other top laners are more threatening, though. Some top laners aren't as threatening, I should say. Like, if a Renekton's TPing behind you to kill you, it's a lot more threatening than, say, even a level 2 or 3 Ornn.
Kayle, also at level 2, is not all that threatening.
Yeah.
You got champion. Urgot, I guess, is pretty terrifying always. Alright, Drake is coming up. You see that yellow hourglass there. We're going to have some vision wars, and the setup... Actually, no, they're just going to ignore it. Look at that.
Grubs.
Yeah, don't gank bot. Decides that grubs are more important.
I wonder if we're going to see a lot of this in Pro, where they'll just split it like this. Possibly, like, maybe the team that gets the first dragon might just let the second grub go. Or vice versa. Just so they can stack those dragons.
Hmm? Yeah, it is interesting.
What they figure the correct way to play is for themselves.
We get the Infernal Rift, which means the little cinders are going to be on the ground. You're going to see those again. And it also means that the Baron Pit is more open. Death is in a lot of trouble. He gets hit with the full duration of the crowd control and goes down. Matman on a killing spree there. Flash burned on the bottom side. Fight, fight, fight!
Yeah, that combo in the mid lane is disgusting. If Galio gets the taunt, Azir's just dead. There's not much he can do. He didn't even get a chance, I think, to press his ultimate. Oh no, his ultimate wasn't up yet, was it? But yeah, use the flash, still gets grabbed, nabbed, beat down.
It was Justice Punch, into taunt, into Vault Breaker, into
Dead.
the cease and desist. Like, he did get the flash off, like you mentioned, but
Yeah.
that is it.
I really like to see nice layering of CC like that, because you know a lot of times you're playing solo queue and everyone does their CC all at the exact same time. So as soon as the person is un-CC'd to flash, they're out and they're fine. But when you've got coordination like this, it doesn't matter if your flash is up. If you're not like under your tower at that moment, you're probably dead.
Oh, the back. Was close. But now we have some items being finished here. I think Storm Surge on the Diana was a great pick. Storm Razor on the Xayah, great pick. Nashor's Tooth for the Kayle, it's quintessential. Death Watch misses the Emperor's Divide, unable to throw Illusory Gaming in. That probably would have spelled his death.
And Death's not going to have this ultimate for when the Rift Herald comes up, which it's going to be up in about 10 seconds. And he stops the back, and he got caught shopping. Oh no, he has to blow the flash as well.
That's unfortunate. But the other good news is he has Hollow Radiance, and that's my new favorite item. Kraken Slayer also...
I don't think they'll contest for Rift Herald. I just think they don't have positioning or the ultimates to do it, so I think they'll just let this one go.
I agree. I don't think it's quite worth it. But red buff over to Kayle is definitely worth it, especially with that Nashor's Tooth already built. I think that Mother Goose is going to become terrifying. Batman is up here on the top side. We might see the 2v2 coming up.
It's interesting to see Mother Goose on a scaling champion, because normally, you know, Mother Goose is on champions that can start fighting right away. I mean, we did see the early fight, but really take over a lane right away. So it's interesting to see him playing on something a little bit slower.
And still doing so well. Look at that. It's an easy trade there. Call of the Forge God might cause something to happen. Easy dodge. Mother Goose is able to kite that out. Kodo Draco wants to jump in and get the second leap. Flash forward into the R. It does not land. Mother Goose gets a little close, but has the ultimate. There's the Galio going in with the heroic charge. Kodo Draco's dead. Bear is dead. And ladies and gentlemen, Kayle has come online.
And a double kill. That feels terrible after that. They needed to get that initial CC before they went in. They were a little overzealous on what they were doing there. You know, once she gets away, you miss your ult. You need to back off, because Kayle hadn't even ulted yet. So even if you did get to her and get her low enough, you feel you get the kill, she's just gonna ult right away and probably kill both of you during the ult.
Batman trying to force Death to use the blast cone early. I like that he didn't ult there. Instead, they're setting up for the dragon. That's coming up pretty soon. They've got some good vision down there. At least knowledge. But top lane turret already taken down. Mother Goose has the teleport and can just go up and fight the Ornn and win that, or teleport to answer if it comes to it.
I think Ornn should have built the other Balmy Cinder item. I don't remember what it was called. Was the magic of this one?
Hollow Radiance.
Yeah, I think that would have been probably the better way to go with this one against Kayle. I mean, she does do attack damage, but most of it in her AP build is going to be AP. Her magic damage, I guess I should say, not.
I think it might be an attempt at a combo because of the Vi. Speaking of Vi, in comes Matman. Kodo Draco is taunted. Kodo Draco is knocked up. Kodo Draco is killed. Bear gets a knock up. Illusory Gaming is going to land the Idol of Durand. That's a taunt. Double kill for Mother Goose. Now 5-0. Securing the fight. Securing the Drake. This is looking really good for Don't Gank Bot.
Yeah, this was definitely what you didn't want happening. You did not want Kayle with 5 kills at 17 minutes. This is... If you can't immediately kill her before her ult goes off, you're going to die. Your team is just going to be melted and killed at this point in time. 2 items, 17 minutes. Level 12. So it has the second part of the upgrade for level. Once you hit 16, you get the full one where you always have the waves and you're always in that state, and that's when Kayle just really becomes gross.
Especially with the Rift Maker. That's... Oh, here comes a fight. Kodo Draco is almost dead. Mother Goose is almost dead.
Good
That's
play.
shut down.
That was a really good play.
All right. Illusory Gaming gets caught by Bear. unable to get the Justice Punch. Instead, Illusory Gaming wants to go in. Winds of War are down. Does not have the flash. Trying to do as much as he can. He's distracting everybody because on the bottom side, Vi is about to make a play. Kodo Draco gets the kill onto Illusory Gaming. They have Rift Herald. We need to remember that. Nope. No. That was used a lot earlier. Hiroro is on the bottom side. Ostazoid is trying to give support. Teleport from death. Ah, there it is. There is a Rift Herald. I thought so. And Team Unknown come right back.
Yeah, they're just turning this game right around. They're going to push in and get this turret, try to even up the gold a little bit more. But really good plays across all areas of the map right now for them.
What happened to the Rift Herald's hit points?
I don't know. Someone hit it?
Everyone was dead.
We missed it.
Ah,
but I'm not
that
really
was
sure
that
what
was
happened.
weird. I don't know what happened there, but that is a turret taken up on the top side. Mother Goose, kills the Herald, taking Bear out of it. This is where it becomes really dangerous. Look at the damage that Mother Goose is able to deal just with those stinking auto attacks. Get the speed up from the W, get the slow from the Q, and the auto with the E. Mother Goose gets another kill onto Bear.
And the shred from the Q as well, just makes him even squishier than he already is right now to kill. So, and you just slow him, run him down.
Oh, I don't think you win that one, Death. Mother Goose is able to get the ult down, but he gets the kill. Kodo Draco's on the way. Vi, Matman saves him. Cease and desist is available. Wants to wait for a flash if possible. Doesn't matter. There it is. Matman gets the kill onto Kodo Draco. Don't Gank Bot come right back in. We're at a kill a minute.
We're getting there. I agree, good guy Griffin. A riot scam, half health mid Herald.
Oh, the Baron animation is so much fun.
They got the they got the Kmart version of Rift Herald. I don't even know what Kmart is anymore.
Well played. Well played. I think they're on the Baron.
Yeah.
When you have damage out of Kale and the tankiness of the Vi, I don't see why you don't just go for it. Team
Oh,
composition
100%.
is also really, really strong. Vision is there. Team Unknown knows this is happening. Calavir is here with Kiroro. Kiroro's taunted. That means he can't engage. Jump in from Illusory. Kiroro gets the stun onto Mother Goose, but it's not enough. Charm is there. Calavir has to jump into the ult. Ostazoid can't land the charm on the second target, but that's a 1-for-0 in trade for the Baron as well. Don't Gank Bot come out really far ahead on that play.
Yeah, Kuroro didn't have the Taric ultimate at that time, so
Oh, Mother
not-
Goose. On the chase. Kodo Draco's in some trouble. Flash forward. Mother Goose is still there. Uses the ultimate. Even underneath the turret. It didn't matter that the Emperor's Divide threw him in. That was the play. Mother Goose is so strong.
and the confidence just to flash in, go for the kill, and then ult under the turret, knowing that you have the damage to finish him off and not die.
Well, we know that Fiora isn't available. Are we ever going to see Mother Goose on the Kale again?
I don't think it matters what you put Mother Goose. Mother Goose is just decent on every champ and amazing on others. So
He is definitely doing a good job. Don't Gank Bot doing really well here. Team Unknown trying their chaos and they're moving around the map. I think that Diana was a great pick for Kodo Draco. I think he's been making some great plays. Just they weren't able to stop the thing that Don't Gank Bot always uses. Bear is slowed and he's gonna die.
oh no. Right when the dragon comes up, they can't contest this.
No,
Kel's too
definitely
strong.
not.
Without Ornn's ultimate, there's not much you can do.
I agree with you. And that is a really unfortunate place to get caught. You know, normally when you're a big old tank like Ornn, you think you can throw down a ward or two as the dragon is about to spawn, but it just didn't happen for him.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the resistance at this point.
So some of you in the chat might have noticed that the announcement for dragons being killed is not Fire Drake slain or something like that. It's I don't know if that's a spectator bug or if it's part of our overlays that we have going on. but it's a little
spectator
weird.
bug. When I was spectating some games the other day, I was seeing it as well. So I think just in the latest patch it introduced that bug.
Love it.
Makes me wonder if it's fixed for LCS. It'll still be doing that.
That is an interesting thought, because another big announcement for this season is that they're playing on live patches.
Yeah. Be awesome.
I like that.
I do too. Instead of you're playing on a patch and you happen to see the old meta still. I like
No, I
the
think this is going to be
changes
great.
quicker.
But what else is great is the game right in front of us. This is game number 3, everybody. Who, anyone who's either not been paying attention or who just got here. This is the last game. This is the best of 3. It's 1-1. Team Unknown versus Don't Gank Bot. Nice fight there. Illusory Gaming sets it up, but they get out. Nice route onto Mother Goose, but that means that there are 5 members of Don't Gank Bot right there ready to try and push onto this turret. They don't have the Baron buff anymore, but they do have the team numbers.
And now they have TP advantage as well in the top lane, so maybe they could try to set up a flank with that. They have one good ward. They could possibly do it, where you wouldn't be able to see them coming in, but I don't know if they're in a position that they can really take advantage of a flank TP at the moment.
Level 16 on Mother Goose. That is full ultimate. That is full evolution.
Bear had 2 health and flash.
Oh my
from
gosh.
the turret in the bottom lane.
The game is getting really rough. We need to see a crazy play come out of Team Unknown. Their namesake, their classic. We need to see them pull some crazy play with the Taric ultimate and set themselves up for a comeback.
Yeah,
But I don't think you can do that.
I really think you need to. With Kale's TP down now, you really have to 5v4 the rest of the team and kill them. Like you got to make a play like that, because you can't have Kale in the fights at this point. So you've got to force either the 4v4 or the 5v4, preferably the 5v4.
Right. It is 3 fully completed items on the Kale as well. And I know we're talking about it a lot, but guys, we have to understand just how potent this champion is. Really gonna mess some things up if Mother Goose is able to just be in a fight and punch people or slash her with her magic swords.
Yeah, it'd be funny to see Cal walk up and start punching people instead of using the fire swords.
Right? But Team Unknown is not out of this quite yet. They're only 8,000 gold behind, and they do have strong champions. They have good setup. They have the Taric ultimate, which is their bread and butter, and another great engage ultimate with the Call of the Forge God. And so it just needs to be, like you said, that 5v4, that 5v3. They need to be able to start a fight while the Kale is on the side. Because I think they win any lopsided fight. They just can't stop the Kale.
Yeah, I think they're fine. Even in 4v4s, I think they're okay. But you can't have Kale there. Like, it's got to be non-Kale 4v4 or 5v4.
Wards are definitely not out on the map anymore. We only have the 3 on the bottom side around the Drake pit. So Draco has to jump away. Bear is slowed down. The Goose on the front line. Baron is available. I think you go for this if you're Don't Gank Bot. They have the fight advantage. They have the gold advantage. They have the position advantage. They have the Kuroro's dead advantage. He flashes away trying to keep everyone alive. The ultimate does end up going off. Matman disengages on the backside trying to keep death out of the fight. Calavir gets fought by Ostazoid underneath the turret. Matman secures the kill in the middle. Candy Bar almost goes down. Mother Goose underneath the turret. They're able to take them out. That is an almost ace. Somehow the Xayah makes it out, flashing and ulting away on the bottom side. But is it enough? 4 kills for Don't Gank Bot.
Had they had a wave in mid, I think they probably could have just pushed that in and at least went all the way to the inhibitor, but it's a good call just to go back and get the Baron right away. You got a huge carrying kill, and Ashes, it actually got a decent amount of damage now too. You can take it super fast and rotate over to the dragon and try to get that as well.
Magnificent play from Don't Gank Bot. They're able to withstand the chaos and the constant fighting That is Team Unknown. Let's see if they can hold on to it. They have just a few minutes if they can get the pushes correct.
Horn items are coming in. We do see Zaya with the first one, but I don't even know if horn items are enough to turn this game around. Like, they're just so far behind. They're 11k behind. I mean, there's a lot of standing gold on those turrets, but the problem is they can't seem to get any picks whatsoever to try and be able to push a turret at this point. They're really just on their heels, constantly being pushed in, and not allowed to make any proactive plays.
There's our big gold canyon. Thank you again, observers. And it's felt this way, right? Just looking at the way that Don't Gank Bot has been able to move around the map and dictate what happens, it definitely looks like that graph. 11k gold ahead. They're pushing with the Baron in the middle lane. They have their 3 carries. They're just going to hold everyone here.
I don't know if they have enough damage to push through these. Oh.
That's
Ooh,
unfortunate.
nice dodge. But to push through the empowered minions, I don't know if they have enough damage right now to be able to push those waves fast enough and not just be slowly pushed in.
That is a trade of ultimates. Follow the Forge God for the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. But look here on the backside. Kodo Draco might have an angle. Spotted by the Hawk Shot. Meanwhile, Illusory Gaming is up on the top side, unable to join his team.
Yeah, I don't think you can engage with this Kel and like this in the middle of that 4-man team right there. Even if Galio's gone, like they're just gonna pill back for her. They have enough pill that Kel and Ashe are gonna be able to walk back and just start autoing. They have the Kel ultimate, so you're not gonna be able to just blow them up. They really need to split Kel away from the team, but I don't think that's gonna happen at this point in time in the game anymore. Just
I'm
gonna
with you
group
on
and
that.
shove.
Blue turret destroyed on the top. Blue turret destroyed in the middle. The Baron buff is here. They've got all of the control. In goes Bear. He's unable to make anything happen. Also, Zoid gets that kill. They take down the turret. Calavir is down to only a 3rd hit points. Mother Goose slays him. Goes godlike on the backside. Death tries to come in with the Emperor's Divide. Matman and Mother Goose are diving underneath the turret. Kodo Draco goes down. Yet another kill. Quadra kill for Mother Goose, and that is going to be the end of the game. And with that, it's going to be the end of the series. Congratulations, Don't Gank Bot are our January champions.